Online. Let me just fix a few things, my friends, and we will be good to go. Cool. All right, I am all updated. Today we will be trying the chalkboard that I was trying to do the other night. We're just waiting for my assistant to come out of the bathroom, and we will get started. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them. I will be pulling up my Facebook comments right now. Here we go. Questions whatsoever, feel free to ask. Hiya, Connie. I'm pulling up my Facebook comments. Let's see if I can pull up my YouTube comments. For this video. My channel. That shouldn't be titled that. My channel. Let's see here. Okay, I've got my YouTube comments pulled up. So I'm just waiting for my assistant to pull up the waiting for my assistant here. Give us a second. We have to have a sidebar. I will be right back. Okay, let's try this. All right. So, okay, Chalk Couture is a DIY company that specializes in silk screen transfers that you can use with either a chalk paste, our Chalkology pastes, or, hold on, let me get, our Chalkology ink. Ink can be used on ceramics, fabric, basically anything that you can heat set. Chalk paste can be used on chalkboards and um, other stuff. You can put this all over your house. I wouldn't suggest stucco or like a matte flat finish wall. Certain colors might stain or leave a shadow. But if you put it on a chalkboard like this, and you put it on a chalkboard like this, and then you hang it in your house, it looks good. They have all different kinds of stuff for you to just do a DIY project, really simple and easy, and make your house look amazing. So today we are going to be working with the You Are Enough transfer. And I am going to show you how easy using Chalk Couture is. Okay, so first and foremost, with our Chalk Couture transfers, they are super sticky. This one's been used a couple times. I might be able to get away without fuzzing it. But typically you would fuzz it. And you can fuzz it on any like towel type surface. I'm going to go ahead and fuzz it anyway, just so then that way you guys can see how to fuzz it. So you just take your terry cloth towel or the new, or your Norwicks, or the brand new that's supposed to be coming out sometime this month, Chalk Couture fuzzing cloth, and you just put it down and you peel it up, and you want to do this like 4 or 5 times, just enough to get the sticky a little less sticky than it would have been, because these are super sticky transfers. Okay, we'll say that that's good enough. All right, then what you want to do is on your chalkboard, you just kind of want to, it kind of acts like like there's air under it, and you just kind of want to place it where you want it. I'm going to go like right about here. And you just push it down. so I don't get my stuff mixed up. Once your transfer's down and you make sure that there's no air anywhere around the silk screen where the letter is, where you see black. Let me show you. Wherever you see black in this design, that's where the screen is. Where the silk screen is. So I'm gonna do my letters in my Chalkology paste called Storm, which is our gray. It's a really nice gray color. There's a little bit of turquoise in there. I need to stir this up, so give me a second. Okay, this is our multi-tool. This is shaped perfectly to fit in our jars. This is like a tiny mini squeegee. So just take this side and scrape down the side of your jar. Get all that from the middle, from the outside, and then you just stir. And you want to stir this stuff to the point where it's like the consistency of like cake batter or Greek yogurt. Stir it up real good. Scrape it off the sides. And put my multi-tool in here. I'm going to take my squeegee, which has seen better days. But I'm going to take my squeegee and load it up. And I'm going to put it on kind of heavy because this stuff dries kind of quick. And stick with me because the reveal on this stuff is amazing. Get this nice and even. Start to scrape off any excess. Because you can just take the excess and put it back in the jar. You want to make sure that you get this nice and smooth. No lines, because you don't want lines in your design. Okay? I'm going to put my squeegee right there. And I'm going to put my cap on my paste. Now, when you pull up your transfer, you want to kind of pull it evenly. So, get one side started, and then you just kind of pull up towards the ceiling. There we go. And I'm going to get this rinsed off into the sink, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay? Get any of the lines and excess. I like to just get it nice and rinsed off in the sink real quick because, you know, okay, so, and here you go. It gives you almost a perfect result every single time. The only time I've ever had a problem, with this stuff is my user error. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you guys now is what's called the hot mess technique. Okay, I'll put mine right there. I'm going to take my towel. And then I'm going to go ahead and fuzz this, even though I really don't have to. This transfer has been used a couple of times. But I'm going to fuzz it anyway. Because I didn't get a chance to wax this board. So it could pull up and be a little extra sticky. You also kind of want to do this because you're going to kind of end up overlapping just the ever littlest bit on your lettering with this one. Let's see if I can get this. You know what? I'm going to go a little on, a little off. Okay, and I'm going to teach you the hot mess technique. Okay, and the two colors I'm going to use for the hot mess technique are which I've already stirred up, are teal, our couture teal, and our purple, which is our grape soda. This one doesn't need to be stirred. I stirred it last time. And it's just a regular jar. So for the hot mess technique, what you need is your finger. Okay? You take your finger, you just stick it in the paste, and then you just make little circles wherever you want color. Right? Right wherever you want color. Right? We'll go with one more here. Right? When you rinse off your finger, because we always want to keep like a little bowl of water or something for the hot mess technique to work right. Then you want to take the cap on our teal and do the same thing. Just little circles of color wherever we want chalk piece. And this is where you kind of want to start kind of swirling your colors together a little bit, just a little bit. And if you get a little bit of cross-contamination, it's not going to hurt the paste because you're not putting any of this back in the jar. This is the only technique where you don't put any back in the jar. You just kind of put down your color wherever you want color. Make sure you cover all of your silk screen though, because at least anything that's on the board, you don't have to cover whatever's not. Okay. Now what you want to do is give it one last little swirl with a little bit of water on your finger. Okay. And then dry off your finger. Make sure you tap your stuff. Okay. Yeah. can't see.
Half the things.
I'm going to show it to the camera, so don't worry about it.
And the camera's angled too low to when your hand is too high. So when you're showing it to the camera, basically you're saying that you're.
I'm not seeing where it's going. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be more mindful.
So go ahead and show it again.
Okay, so this is where we're sitting right now with the hot mess. Okay. Right there. And now I'm going to scrape this stuff off. You need to get me a paper towel.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That angle was good. So if you show it like right like here, they'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
But if you hold it up, they can't.
Yeah. So, well, hurry up because my paste is drying.
Hi, how you doing?
Hold these right, please.
Okay.
Split in half. Right, so I can get this. Okay. I'm just going to scrape off the color.
Yeah, there's a little bit of delay with with what we see on the camera, like what actually we see on the TV. So like there's what 15-second delay.
Something like that.
So when she holds up, we don't see where it is until like way after the fact.
I think some of it dried into the fucking spring. Anyway, this is probably going to be user error on this one because I didn't have my paper towels. So, like I said, you just want to get your hand down.
Okay, I'm just trying to hold the board down for you.
Okay, you just want to get it nice and even. Pull it from the center. Yep, user error. It dried in the screen.
Okay, well, I can put that up.
Okay. It dried a little bit in the screen, but it gave it a kind of rough feel. So, and there's my board. Right here. Yep. There you go. And this was last month's transfer of the month. You can still buy it, I believe, in the store now. Let me go get one other one that I worked on earlier. Give me a second, guys. Okay. This is a canvas that I did with the transfer from 2 months ago? This was 2 months ago?
That was December?
Yeah. This is December's transfer of the month. Right here. It says, life is short, buy the shoes. The background was done with Inktense blocks, which kind of give it that watercolor feel. Let me see if I can get it more in the camera. Let me get it in more in the camera for you. Or Riz may have to tilt the camera up a little. Yeah, you're gonna have to tilt the camera up a little, baby. Most of it's in there, but like just tiniest bit. Just the camera itself.
I know. I can do it.
You're gonna give it shaky camera. Just tilt the camera itself. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I gotta bring it back. Let me. There we go. Okay, so this was December's transfer. It says life is short, buy the shoes. Now, here's the fun stuff about Chocator. You can mix and match your transfers. So you can make this say life is short, buy chocolate.
Yeah.
Or you can make this, or you can make
life is short.
Life is short, just chalk. I just want to chalk pretty things. This month, this is this month's transfer. I'm gonna be doing this on a t-shirt. With ink. You can use the shoes just by themselves on a canvas, or on wood, or on pretty much like anything.
Yeah. Because the pieces are modular.
Yeah.
Like you cut out a pattern and you take that pattern and apply it to, multiple, sources.
So. And typically they tell you that on the matte side of your transfer pieces to write the name on them. I typically can remember it by size, by the size of the transfer, or what. I don't use more than one transfer at a time. So,
how many pieces does the truck come with?
The truck.
It's a vintage truck.
Find me my catalog for this time. Where's my catalog?
I don't know. I thought I had it over there with you.
Okay, so let me just show you.
Here. Okay. Here's mercantile.
Yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of check marks and stuff in here, but
They have this thing called a vintage pickup truck.
Yeah, and in the catalog that I'm flipping through right now, this is the last catalog it's gonna be in. So if you want it, you might want to get it. So this is the vintage truck. This is the vintage truck right here.
But like everything on those 2 pages
are add-ons.
As add-ons that you can use with the truck.
This transfer is a 9x12, and it's a 2-piece transfer. These are all add-ons to this truck. So you can mix and match this truck for whatever season, whatever occasion, holiday, whatever. That you want to do it. And this is the new catalog. If you want a copy of this catalog, I can send it to you digitally, so you can look through it. But
like you could take things like that, the mercantile sign, and apply that over the truck. Like you can make all sorts of different combinations.
Yes, you can mix and match this all different kinds of ways. This is my favorite color. Like the grape soda, my favorite color. And now, because of all of us chalkologists speaking up and everything, us chalkologists speaking up and everything, now our chalk pastes match our inks. So if you want to get this color, you can get it in either chalk or ink. Okay. Inks are, like I said, inks are good for things like tea towels, and which I'm going to be doing some tea towels. You can do it on metal. Ink's good for for things you can heat set, like t-shirts, tea towels, metal signs. You can do metal with a metal sign. You can do either chalk or paste. Now, if you do paste, they do recommend that you spray it with a Krylon spray if you're going to put it out in the elements. So, like if I were to put this out in the elements, I'd have to spray this with like a Krylon, like a clear Krylon type spray. Yeah. So if I put this out in the elements, it just need to get sprayed. And I have a spray that I can put over that. I have a finishing spray that I put over it. But the best thing is this company right here. This Chuck Tour, beautiful, wonderful company. If you make things, there's with most crafting companies, they don't give you the ability to sell the stuff you make. Okay, with this company, you can sell the stuff you make for a 40% commission up front, or you can sell the product, get paid on the 15th of every month, and get a 25, not a 20, which is the average, a 25% commission on the back sale of every piece you sell.
Now, I want to bring this up because we were talking about the modular thing. Like, say you want to make your own completely original logo or saying or something.
They have fonts.
They have their own. They cut these all out individually, and it's basically the entire alphabet and most major symbols.
And they have fonts. They have different fonts now too. They have one that I don't know if you know of, like a Ray Dunn. Like they have like a Ray Dunn style font, which is like a script font. They have script fonts. They have. Let me show this.
So we could basically what we could actually do is use this to make Steampunk Grizzly merch. And actually label it as Steampunk Grizzlies.
Yep. Let me show you. Yeah, see? Here you go. Here's the fonts. You have this font right here. You have this. This is just a background font. This is a background. You can do that on a pillow or whatever you want. You have this font right here. You have this one right here. You have the Ray Dunn style font. You have this font right up here. You can personalize like signs and stuff. Here. Let me show you the catalog on the computer. Because then you guys can actually see it better. So let me flip over.
That's a beetle. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. That way you can see me and you can see the catalog too. So we'll go into I'll just take you into the shop real quick and show you all the different stuff that they have. Okay? Hi, Paul. Okay. So here you go. This is, let me go into my OBS real quick and. Yeah, I know it's coming up, but I'm kind of blocking things. So there, that should do it. Give me a second, guys. I gotta make myself teeny tiny in the corner so then you guys can see. There.
I wish it was that easy. Yourself teeny tiny.
So, okay, so this is all the stuff. Like I said, this is the vintage truck right here. These are the Easter add-ons. This one says it says either unique or beautiful. This is, see, you got all these transfers, and they're all, most all of them are modular. They are, like, I have this one right here, and I did a home sweet home with it. They have a home sweet home transfer now, but I did a home sweet home with this one on a plank, on an MDF plank board. It came out boss, and I gave it away as a Christmas present. It's so amazing. We, as of next week, as far as I know, we're supposed to be starting a program called Club Couture, and it's a 3-month. It's a 3-month commitment. After 3 months, if you don't want to do it anymore, you don't have to. But it's at least a 3-month commitment. You get a three paste singles. So let me show you what a paste single looks like. You have